Hey everybody, welcome back for Module 2. You made it back. That's a good thing to see. So a little refresher on what we saw from last week. I think things went really well. I enjoyed meeting you in your discussions and videos. Hopefully you found that review course syllabus useful. Again, I know there was a lot that was to be done last week, so please make sure that you're getting those done. And as a reminder, there is no late work. There's no makeup work if you missed a due date. That is passed. Just focus on moving forward from there. Again, that's kind of how the work world works. If you miss a deadline, you don't get to go get credit for that. You just need to move forward from there on those pieces. Next, moving forward for things for here, your groups need to get formed as soon as possible. I see some of you in the discussion. I see some of you working on those areas. If you are not in a group by Wednesday, by the end of the day, I'm just going to start randomly assigning you to groups, and you don't want that. You guys want to have this autonomy and the own decision pieces over who your group members are, because that is really going to set you up for success. The discussion post, I think the discussion went pretty well. I really want to keep up that energy and momentum. Please avoid these as being just a box to check off. We don't have an actual class discussion. We don't have an actual live day-to-day talk back and forth, so this is going to take the place for that. If you use it correctly, it's really, really going to help you in your assignments, but if you're just doing it as something that you have to get done, it's not going to be useful for anybody. Self-assessments, again, a reminder, make sure you read the directions. Based on the scores that I see from some of those people coming through there, I'm seeing you did not read the directions, but do that. And then for the syllabus quiz, again, thank you for taking the time to do that. That's interesting for me. Also helps you give a little sense on what we're doing. A reminder there is be specific, give examples. Don't just say, I'm thinking this or feeling this. Give specific examples. Okay, that will really help you for going forward. This week, going into things, again, reminder of the groups. Those are super important. If I don't have you in a group as of Thursday morning, I'm just going to start moving you guys into those things. Readings, this week, we're going to go through Hey Whipple Squeeze This. I think you guys are going to really like this. It's from a copywriter who he's from Minnesota, studied here. He's now down in Savannah, Georgia, but super interesting. Has some really interesting ideas about big ideas and really looking forward to that. So I think you guys are going to find his pieces really helpful for that. Then we're going to go for the book How to Think, chapters 1, 5, and the afterword in that. I think it's really interesting for you guys to be able to go through and see how Jacobs is approaching this, because it aligns very closely with this idea that I'm thinking, or that my mindset that I want for you to take a creative approach, not always need to have defined answers for things, to be able to explore this space yourself and really work through those. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' reaction to those. Your assignments for the week, do your response by Thursday, and then you need to respond to classmates, peers by Sunday. That's very important. So your response needs to be done by Thursday, peers response by Sunday at 11:59. When you do your self-assessment, as said before, read the directions. Once you're with your group, start talking with them right away about how you're going to approach the assignments that you're moving forward. What's going to be interesting, what's going to be helpful, what are you guys going to be able to do for your line of thinking. Also start talking about what your skills are. Instead of saying, why don't you do these 4 slides, or why don't you do these 4, and moving all the way down, think about who's really good at research, who's a good organizer, who's a good designer. Utilize the individual skills as opposed to sectional pieces of those things. So once you start with that, start talking about who's good at doing what. And then finally, start looking at the first 2 group assignments. They're coming up fast. They seem like they're far away, but I promise you that you're going to need all of that time. There's also time for a virtual time to meet with me. That's going to be, I believe, in Module 4. That's coming down the line. So just start looking at an opportunity when you would want to sign up for that. Take a look at your customer research assignment. That's going to be due Module 4, that's the first piece that you're really going to be breaking in for some group assignments, and then things are going really fast with that. So good luck. Ask questions. Hopefully you guys get that refrain. I really want you guys to be engaged in thinking and back and forth in the dialogue on these things. And with that, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Have a great week, and we will talk very soon. Thanks, guys.